This question is directed towards single men and women in the truth. How far would you go to find someone who serves Yahweh? The reason why I'm asking this is because Abraham, before he died, he felt that it was his duty to find a wife for Isaac, because the wives, the women that were around them at that time in the land of Canaan, they were of the other nations, and Abraham did not want his son to marry of the nations. So he sent his servant and gave him power of attorney to find him a wife from his own people, and that was a priority for him. And it's not just for Abraham. Rebecca mourned when Esau took a wife from another nation. Okay, so you see this pattern being repeated over and over amongst our ancestors. We did not want our children to marry from another nation. Number one, that's a law in the Bible, but in Abraham's days, it wasn't even a law. He knew that, he had to get together with his people, but I don't understand why people now don't understand that. Number one, you need to marry among your own people. If you're an Israelite, or if you serve Yah, you need to marry among your own people. That's number one. And number two, they have to serve Yah. In my book, The Origins and Traditions of Marriage, stage 2 of marriage, because there's 5 stages to marriage, and I organize it in 5 stages. And stage 2 is one of the stages, and I wrote that on page 120 of my book, concerning the law of seeking a wife from your own people. And you can read Exodus 34:12-15, and see, it says right here, this is the law: take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land whither thou goest, lest it be a snare in the midst of thee. But ye shall destroy their altars and break their images and cut down their groves. Well, this is an instruction specifically for the Israelites when they moved into the land of Canaan. Yah wanted them to clean it out and also to clear the people from the land. However, all the people were not cleared, and this is why the land fell, because the other nations were among us. And so we're here in a strange land, and we are among the other nations who don't serve Yahweh, and they don't know Yahweh. And we are also among our own people who are sleeping and don't know Yahweh. So my question, I'm going to go back to the beginning of the video. How far would you go to find a woman or man in the truth who serves Yahweh? How far are you willing to go? Well, this is why I made YahSingles.com. In your walk every day, I'm going to guess that you do not encounter Israelites for the most part. I sometimes encounter Israelites. It's rare in between as I go about in my day, but it's rare. Okay, so throughout my day, and I go to the store, or if I go to work, it's unlikely that I will encounter an Israelite. This is why I made YahSingles.com, to connect people, men and women, with each other who serve Yahweh, because I thought that everybody was on the same page, that they knew, number one, that the law says we cannot marry from another nation. Number two, they should be someone who serves Yahweh and keep his commandments, because remember, Deuteronomy chapter 13, 1-6 says that if our wife or our brother or our sister does not serve Yah, and we find out that they are, trying to teach us about another God, we're supposed to be the first one to grab them. This is if we're in our land, and bring them to be judged by the judges, and be the first one to throw the stone. And so it's imperative that your spouse serve Yah if you're in the truth. And so if you're a woman, it's especially imperative that you make yourself available for a man, because that was why you was made. Yahweh made you so you can be a man's companion. There should be no reason why a man should be single in the truth, unless there's no women out there. And if there's no woman out there available for him, I'm not saying he should go to a foreigner. No, he should not. He should probably go to another country and try to convert some Israelite females. He should go and convert an Israelite. He should still not go for a foreigner. But I know that men will use the excuse, there's no sisters in the truth, to go for a foreigner. That's what they wanted to do. If you really want a sister in Yah, and there's none that you're looking for on YahSingles.com or in your daily walk, you should go to another country. You should go try to convert somebody who is of your people into the truth. There should be no excuse. So check out this book, get a copy of it to learn the other stages of marriage and to find out more about the laws concerning finding a wife among or a husband among your own people and making yourself available. You can visit primitivesign language.com to get a copy of this book and any other book. Shalom.